Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to answer a question that I have been getting a lot lately, and I think it is a very interesting question, especially for you guys if you have decided to start your career in programming. The question is, which programming language should you learn? And I know, guys, that at first you will be confused because, as you know, that so many programming languages out there nowadays, and there are tons of libraries and frameworks, and you will get confused which library or which framework should I learn so that I get a job. I know it's so difficult, but let's start answering this question from a perspective of someone who has been in the field for around 5 years. And the answer for this question is that you need first to ask yourself which field do you want to start with, or who do you want to become when you learn or in the future in programming. And actually there are many fields out there. You could be security expert, mobile developer, web developer. So there are many fields in and specialties in programming nowadays. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, who do you want to be in the future? And once you have asked yourself that question, you will be able to choose the programming language that suits your goals. So for example, let's say that you want to be a security expert. And if you want to be a security expert, you would, of course, you wouldn't go and learn PHP, because PHP is not a language that would help you in security expert jobs or security specialist jobs. What you would choose is Python, because Python is the language that is currently being used nowadays in security fields and in hacking and stuff like that. And for example, let's say that you want to become a mobile developer in Android, for example, then you would choose Java. Of course, you wouldn't go and choose, let's say, C++, because it would not help. It would be a waste of time if you want to become a mobile developer specifically in Android. You would have to choose Java. And this is how you choose the programming language that you should learn. It depends upon who do you want to be in the future. Ask yourself this question, and once you answer this question, you can choose the language. And of course, guys, if you have chosen or want to become something in programming and you don't know which language you should learn, just hit me up and I will help you with that. And of course, don't forget that your goal is not focusing on the language itself. Yes, at the beginning you need to learn a lot about the language, you need to learn the basics of the language, but at the end of the day, you should not make your goals that you learned the language and forget about your big picture of becoming a mobile developer or security expert or web developer or whatever, because programming language is just a tool. So it's just like if you were let's say a carpenter, you would just pick your tools with you whenever you go here or there, or go to some location to paint the walls. You would take your tools with you, and the goal is painting the walls. Not if you were a painter, you would just take your tools with you to paint the wall, and your goal is painting the wall, not just learning how to use the tools and set them and put them on your desk at the end of the day. The same goes with carpenter. You have some tools with you, and you wouldn't just put the tools on your desk. You would have to learn first how to use these tools, and once you get a client and go to someone's home, you would fix something with the tool, not just focusing on learning how to use the tool, but the goal is fixing or doing something with the tool. And this is exactly what we do with programming, which is uh, creating something out of nothing, not just learning the language. Because I know people who just learn the language and then they do nothing with it. They just wasted their time and effort in learning a language, and then they did nothing with it. And to just wrap up, I also want to warn you about something, which is, do not worry if don't worry about the demand, because the demand will keep increasing because technology is growing, guys. Don't worry about demand. I get a lot of questions, people telling me, what if I learn web development and then after I finish learning it, after 1 year or 6 months or 6 months or whatever, I will not get a job because the field will be saturated. And that absolutely is not true, because the demand is increasing every day, because as I told you, technology is growing every day. Just just Google the demand for a specific job. You will find that there are tens of thousands of jobs out there in each country, and even if you want to work remotely, you will find. So don't ever worry about demand. If you want to become something, just focus on your goals of becoming that person. If you want to become a web developer, just focus on how would you get there. Don't focus about what's gonna happen when once I finish. Of course, that you should know about that, but not at the beginning. That will come after you finish and become an expert in your field. And if you guys want to learn about something or a specific course, in the description below there are many courses that I have created that would help you. And also don't forget to download my free ebook on how to make money coding. And also don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below, and I will try to create a video answering your questions later. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.